Hello, students. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at a simple green leaf and thought, how does this tiny structure power the entire living world? That miracle begins inside the mesophyll cells of the leaf, both palisade and spongy. These cells are the principal centers of photosynthesis. The palisade cells, located just below the upper epidermis, are packed with chloroplasts, while spongy cells allow gases to diffuse in and out. When sunlight falls on the leaf, chlorophyll pigments in these mesophyll cells trap light energy. This captured energy doesn't just sit idle, it is immediately channeled into complex chemical processes that manufacture food. So the green leaf, which may look ordinary to us, is actually a factory of life where sunlight is converted into nourishment. Now, let's talk about one of the raw materials, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide from the atmosphere enters the leaf through the tiny pores called stomata. The movement happens by diffusion since CO2 concentration is higher outside the leaf and lower inside, the gas flows inward naturally. Once inside, the CO2 spreads through the intercellular spaces and reaches the mesophyll cells where chloroplasts are ready to use it. This makes stomata not just tiny openings but essential gateways, regulating the entry of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Without this gas exchange, the entire process would simply halt. Alongside carbon dioxide, the other crucial raw material is water. Water is absorbed from the soil by the roots and transported upward through xylem vessels in the stem. It finally reaches the mesophyll tissue of the leaves. Inside the chloroplast, water molecules are split during the light reaction. This splitting, called photolysis, releases oxygen as a byproduct and supplies hydrogen atoms that help form glucose. This shows us something very important. Without water, photosynthesis cannot proceed. Plants literally drink in life from the soil to fuel this magnificent process. Science loves to simplify complexity into neat equations, and photosynthesis is no exception. The entire process can be summarized as 6CO2 plus 12H2O in the presence of light and chlorophyll gives C6H12 or 6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. In words, 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 12 molecules of water combine under sunlight and chlorophyll to form 1 molecule of glucose, 6 molecules of oxygen, and 6 molecules of water. Notice this interesting point. The 6 water molecules produced at the end are reformed during the reactions, not taken directly from the raw supply. This simple-looking equation hides an orchestra of light-driven and enzyme-catalyzed steps, all happening within chloroplasts in every green leaf around us. So what happens to the glucose produced? Glucose is a simple sugar that dissolves easily in water. Plants use some of it immediately to release energy during respiration. But plants are also clever savers. The extra glucose is converted into starch, stored in leaves, stems, or roots. Later, this starch can be mobilized when the plant needs it. Glucose also acts as a building block, helping in the synthesis of cellulose for cell walls and many other organic compounds. In short, glucose is not just plant food, it's the foundation for growth, energy, and structure in plants. Now here comes a beautiful gift, oxygen. When water molecules are split during photosynthesis, oxygen is released as a byproduct. This oxygen diffuses out of the leaf through stomata and enters the atmosphere. For plants, oxygen may seem like a leftover, but for us and all aerobic organisms, it is absolutely vital. We inhale this oxygen every moment to carry out respiration, the process that fuels life in our cells. Photosynthesis, therefore, not only feeds the world but also breathes life into it, maintaining the delicate balance of gases in the atmosphere. Every deep breath you take is, in fact, a direct contribution from the photosynthesis happening in green leaves. So let's tie everything together. Photosynthesis takes place in the mesophyll cells of leaves, with carbon dioxide entering through stomata, water supplied from the roots, and sunlight trapped by chlorophyll. The balanced equation, 6CO2 plus 12, H2O gives C6H12, O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2, sums up this life-giving chemistry. The products, glucose and oxygen, sustain not only plants, but every living organism on Earth. Glucose fuels growth and energy needs, while oxygen keeps animals and humans alive through respiration. Isn't it amazing that a quiet, invisible process in every leaf is the foundation of life itself? Next time you sit under a shady tree or admire a green field, remember, you are surrounded by billions of little solar-powered factories working tirelessly to keep Earth alive. Biology truly is the science of life's wonders. Until next time, keep observing, keep questioning, and keep marveling at the silent miracles happening all around you.